Oh, I haven't connected my face yet. Hold on a little bit. Now I'm connected. um, sorry there. A little bit scuffed. Funny thing is that someone decided to chat with me in Blue Sky, which is quite surprised. Either way, hello everyone. And you know, what again? Hello everyone. My name is Kiray, Vacuo, and I'm your host and your Vtuber voice here to entertain you and may or may not have no idea what the heck I'm doing. And I have to go and take a look at a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like general stuff, because I want to take a look how much I can try my best. Hold on a little bit. 1 month celebration, yada stuff. Okay. In my channel, in my Discord, practically nothing special going on right now. Too bad. Like I try to give a service of making video edit, but nobody actually wants me to do edit video. Technically, I'm actually very bad at editing video. It's just take too much time to do like one thing, so I just offering like a subtitle service, just that. Aside from that, I'm not doing a little bit too much, but yeah. Oh yeah, I do have to do ad like plugin. This stream is brought to sorry, I need to practice my voice line too. This stream is brought to you by you, the people who are watching right now, because as you guys already can see, there's like one particular colored one behind my screen, the chibi colored one plastered on the screen and floating around. And who's that, you might ask? Well, that is my Patreon supporter. Yes, I do have a Patreon account, and anyone who actually applied for the Patreon account, you guys will get a chance. Not get a chance, you guys will be plastered onto the screen, unless you request not to, which is weird. Yeah, as the one as you all can see is Mice. It's like the one that inside the screen at the moment. And sooner or later, I will try my best to draw as much things as possible, but due to my medical conditions, I decided not to draw everything as detailed as possible. Maybe in some occasions I will, but nowadays I much more prefer to draw things a little bit high speed, a little bit sketchy, like those kind of things. And I might actually restart back my 1 hour sketch, daily 1 hour sketch like thingy, because like I'm from Blue Skies. I was like asking like, oh yeah, I have some eye problems, so I decided not to draw like, any like serious stuff that require a long time staring at it, like with eye powers, like drawing like super high quality and stuff. They told me like, it's fine. Sometimes some people can actually like draw sketch. It depends on the value of the persons, And I'll be like, oh, you know what? It's right. I should think a little bit more like that. So I'm going to give like a $10 sketch. $10 sketch like in the futures, which I will do a lot more like not close up, like if anyone like seen my older like drawing, they might know how I normally draw. I can draw in a really high speed and also coloring it really roughly, but it's still at the end like it's a decent art. It looks quite complete, but also at the same time it doesn't look that complete. It's like, it feels like it's like, alright, now it just left is like a decent line art and then it's done. Yeah, that's the thing. But if you don't really pay attention to it being a line art or not, it already have like somewhat of a style of their own. Like my sketchiness have their own sense of style, what people normally see. I've been told about that a lot of times with my other friends. They told me like my sketch looks like a complete art, which is a weird thing to say, because like my art is supposed to have a little bit like a sketchy looking like natures. As you guys can see, like most of the art I have in here, they all are just sketch. Like all those chibi right behind me. Hold on a little bit. I'm trying to set up some things first. Anyone who is here, hello there. My name is Kiray Vacuo, and I am your host and your voice with a voice. Here to entertain you and may or may not have no idea what I'm doing and start one of the tangents and yapping about. Yes, my opening is stupidly long. I meticulously crafted it back in the days just to be long. But it somehow end up like, you know, at beginning is just a mere copy of how Ina do her like greeting, you know, like good anytime something, like morning something. So mine is like good anytime zone, wherever you are, whenever you are, because it's literally pointed for everyone. Hi there, Ohio. To be honest, I do think like I should do a lot more like voice line reading. Maybe some days I do like a dedicated stream just for like doing like voice line readings. I do want a lot more people to post like voice line for me so I can do a lot more practice. Maybe I'll try, like, you know, like I realize that people like interact in Blue Sky more than Twitter. Like I'm not sure what happened in Twitter. My Twitter always like seems to be like shadow banned. So yeah. Why you suddenly like post Nutella like recipe? Technically, I know Nutella recipe is like I seen like in Facebook before is like aside from a nut, they actually put like quite lots of stuff. Technically, the nut is the least amount of ingredient they have in there, but it's called Nutella. Nah, I'm still trying to figure out how to like make people like share voice line out. I do have a Discord channel, people can post it in there, but I'm not really sure it's the most viable way. I do want to like do some engagement posting, I guess, in Blue Sky. I try maybe like in the futures I will like do like anyone give me like voice line or like wrist line, and then I'll try to like do something about that. Yeah, I'll do like a dedicated video content instead of like live stream, because like the thing is when it comes to doing voiceover stuff, talking something like really long is it can like fumble. You can fumble easily. Yeah, this is why I say like maybe like on Blue Sky or like on I don't really want to use Twitter. Personally, here's the thing, like personally, I don't really do personally I don't really do any what do you guys call it? Social media stuff. I'm a very boomer person. I rarely use social media. Even I own a social media right now. It's like not like a social media platform. I'm not Elon Musk. Even though I have like a social media account, I rarely use it. I only use it for Vtuber stuff. Aside from that, I don't like do anything with it. It's like this. If I try to like read something, it's like this. Cut Panda Coco in half. Like, what is Panda Coco? Crosswise. Panda Cocoa, Panda Cocoa, Panda Cocoa. Is it like the name of the nut? Well, basically, it's like people give me a line and then I'll read it. I ran a Discord server, and then that server is poorly ran. It's there. I might change the name because back in the days it was made for art, but I rarely do like art commissions already. Maybe like close friends wants me to do it, and then like just want to give money to me, and then I'm fine with it. Aside from that, I don't do open art commissions anymore. But I still can do voice line stuff. Yeah. And speaking about Blue Sky, I already have like Blue Sky like account created for it. You guys just can go to like Blue Sky, download it, and then like find my name. My name is literally just my name. You just find Kiray Vacuo, you can find Kiray Vacuo. Unless I need to put a domain, which is going to be a hassle if I need to make a domain out of it. Oh, hi there, Jenny. I need to do some celebration stuff, to be honest. Celebrate that I managed to survive for 8 years of streaming. Yeah, it's like I started streaming for a very long time ago. Back then, it's basically just like, you know, I want to become a content creator, but I don't really have like the knowledge for it yet. So I decided to try out streaming just for fun and learn about how to use OBS, this and that stuff. And you know, I kind of become famous. I'm not really sure how I managed to become famous. Like back then, I was like IRL streamer. Not IRL streamer, you know, like face cam streamers. So I do a lot of like drawing, making like asset, like teaching people how to use OBS back in the days. OBS back in the days is not really user friendly, so teaching people how to using it is actually quite good. A lot of people actually do watch me, like around those times. I find it surprising because usually no people listen to me. I'm just kind of like, in real life, I'm more like a background characters. I'm very invisible. No matter how loud I am, or like how a person like that giving like a very wide and noticeable presence, I can give like a very good initial like present impressions, but later on I would just like relegate it back to the background because I'm some kind of a person who, if I don't talk or just not doing anything, just stand still, I can actually just disappear in people's sight. It's like those kind of horror movie, they go back and then the bus like go past and then just disappeared. I can do something like that. If I intentionally want to hide, no people can find me. But because even when I'm not intentionally trying to hide, people will like get like lost sight of me. The moment they lost sight of me, they can't find me. I can literally stand right beside them, they still lost sight of me. This is like some ninja shit that is happening to me at the moment. So it's kind of like, I'm not really sure it's a curse or anything, but yeah. So I was quite surprised back then I managed to get famous, and a lot of people noticed me. I was like, wait, what? Because like, again, like I don't really talk to people a lot, so I end up like, generally most of the time I don't know how to talk to people. And slowly and carefully, meticulously, on this 8 years of journey of streaming, I learned to chat to empty air, because sadly most of the time I stream is like no people here at all. This is something that I do admit. But back in the days, I do have a lot of people to talk to. It does make me grow a lot on how to like communicate with people. But around the time when I was like really famous, I still don't really know how to communicate with a community in mass, because I have a very big ass community back in the days. I don't even know how it happened. It's like my daily stream have like around 26k people, not 26k, 26k is the peak, but just by standard average it's like 10k or like 12k, 10 to 12k people watching me. That's a lot in like many like other streamer standard. It's like a super successful streamer standard, and I don't even know how that happened, but you know, like something happens. Like I again, I was streaming just as a hobby back then, so my name is actually in my channel around that time, and like I'm using my actual name, actual channel, like all the registration is my actual thing, so it's essentially like low-key doxing myself. So I want to change it in Facebook, but Facebook just like refused to change my page name and my other stuff, that the other thing that linked to my account. And so I know like how unhinged like Weirdo can be, so I decided to just, at first I thought about unpublishing the channel, but around that time I remember like got a news that people can actually use like something to like dig out those unpublished channel. So I flat out just, around the time I was actually scared and like angry at the same time, so I just like flat out delete the page, and it asked me 3 times. I still really remember, like I didn't remember most of the detail how I managed to delete it at the time, but I do remember one of the most important detail is the entire procedures to delete your page is like especially a successful one. It asks you 3 times to delete the page. I still find it funny that back then I just delete the page like it was nothing, because around the time I don't know what successful is mean for a streamer. I didn't know I was actually really successful back then. Honest to God, I have no idea. Until I delete the page and then went to Twitch, start streaming over there, and I've been grinding for like 3 years with 0 view. So I've been talking to empty air for so long that I learned how to talk to empty air. It's basically talking to yourself. It's like, I might be schizophrenic at this point. But yeah. So I become like very good at yapping, but I actually was affiliated in Twitch. But how I get affiliated is not because I yap a lot, it's because I just play like one particular game. The what game? Yes, Phantasy Star Online 2. The Japan version, not like the global version. Back in the days, like global version is not a thing yet. It did get announced. I guess like I got put on a pedestal because of that, because I'm the rare few streamers that streams the brave enough to stream the Japan version of PSO2 without afraid of like getting like getting banned. Because if you get reported, you actually can get banned. That's the sad part about back in the days playing PSO2. Not a lot of people play Japan's MMO, but they don't really like openly talks about it, because anything happens, the account will ban. Imagine you bought stuff in there, or you managed to grind some like really valuable shit in there, and then like it banned because you just like decided to share it out, to stream it out, to let people know that you kind of like using VPN to play the game. So yeah, I'm the idiot that decided to stream the game. So lots of people watch me around that time. So I think it's like around 90-ish people, like consistently 70 to 90. So it's quite a lot of people. But again, COVID happens. Again, face cam streamer. I'm a Malaysian Chinese. I look Chinese enough to get being racist. So, or the hate rate. I was targeted by a hate rate group. So no matter when I decided to stream, with or without camera, they will always be there, berate me, berate the chat. It's like, around the time, it's like maybe like 200 to 300-ish raid. Like, I'm not kidding, it's that many. Like, most likely, most of them are bot, but it's still making the chat looks really ugly. I did complain, but Twitch can't do anything about it around the time. Shield mode is something that came out after the audio, so yeah. Back in the day, shield mode is nothing. Personally, I don't really like Twitch afterward, because like building up the channel takes a lot of effort in the same time, because they don't really help you to build up channel. But once you actually got an audience and shit happens, they don't help you. They give a zero rat ass about you. So I just decided to actually don't really like Twitch afterward. It's not a great thing. But either way, yeah. Enough chatting. I should start it's called a productive show for reasons. Okay, let's get productive together. I still have a few artwork I haven't finished yet. I need to like finish those things. Hold on a little bit. Is my thingy open? Yes, my thingy is open. Lower the music a little bit. Alright. Artista Cafe, we go. Aha! So I have to finish some of the drawing here. Might have to do the eyes, because usually I think like blank eye is actually pretty good, but I think like I used to see my eyes have like some definition in it, so I need to add a little bit of like eye definition into it. Aside from that, I need to draw like the talking pose. This is just the staying still silent pose. And the shadow, I don't think like is okay. Is that okay? I might have to edit the shadow a little bit. Aside from that, like overall, like the drawing's already good. So I just need to create right now, add a little bit eye definitions. Aside from that, maybe some body da. Nah, I got an urge to sing. I don't know why today. I have a lot of urge to sing, like even in my morning stream. I do feel the urge to keep singing, but I don't know why, because I'm not the kind of person who break out a song easily, nor want to sing, because I don't really remember any lyrics at all. So I usually just freestyle all the way. And I don't feel really well today, to be honest. If anyone want to ask me like how do you do, I would just tell them, nope, I'm sick. Because I do feel like I'm getting sick. Like, you know, like you feel like your blood flow is like getting slower, your body is getting heavier, like those kind of like you're almost on the borderline of catching a cold, like those kind of things. So let's remove the background first. One last stitch drawing of ooh, I need a sharper line. Not this one, this one. Yes. Alright. Seems like it's fine enough to have something like that. And oh yeah, I totally forgot about that particular things. Oops, not you. Yes, you. Glue it back. Yep. Now I'm actually quite surprised I get like 389 subscriber at the moment. It's actually growing way more. It's starting to grow. People starting to notice me. Yes, I'm happy. If you guys didn't know, again, like I actually don't. I have like a lot of like period amount of times that people just like got bored at watching me, I guess. I have a lot of people like watch me, but sometimes it's just like not too much people. I do understand because I stream a lot, so there will be a time that people just like not used to a guy who almost stream every day. Since like I stream every day, you don't really have to watch me every day, like those kind of like situations. I'm on my grinding hard mode. Let's see, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Kiray silent to Kiray talked. And removed. Let's have this and get erased. My phone is getting lots of message, surprising. Take a look. Oh, hi there. Oh, don't worry, you can draw along with me right now. So I'm basically right now is if you haven't watched me for quite a while, here's the thing I'm doing right now. Let me try to bring this thing out. Fair not, yes. So I've been doing this like Ace Attorney stream. Actually, not tomorrow. This week Saturday around this time. More or less around this time. I will do like a streaming with a friend. Not just a friend, with a group of friends. You can see like that's a lot of people. And back then I was only drawing for like I draw something very basic for the thumbnail only, but it ended up becoming like a thing. So I start to draw them in like in a very I won't really say high quality reactive, but it is like in a sense a very high quality reactive. Just for fun. And then it's just for fun, and then that fun becomes something more and more serious as I keep drawing. So it becomes something like this. The quality is just getting higher and higher. And then there's the latest one is from Shazu. Yeah, maybe one day. But this week, collab week already got booked for the Ace Attorney thing. Maybe next week. But you can see like this is the latest one that I drew. It's basically I invite guests. Aside from my like usual like collabing friends, I also invite guests to do the voiceover for playing the Ace Attorney game. Because the Ace Attorney game is actually really fun to play. But the thing is, like, you can play alone. You can choose to play alone, or you can invite a bunch of friends. They are the one like doing the detective or the puzzling stuff. You just doing the. I just going to do the clicking, and then when it comes to like doing voice acting stuff, because like fun thing is like playing Ace Attorney. They do not have any voiceover, but they do have a lot of voice line there. So everyone just like playing with the voice, role play a little bit sometimes, or abridge like the story a little bit. This and that, yeah, that stuff. We had a lot of fun. I'm actually creating like a second group because the primary group is like they got used to it so much. It's like tossing new people into in the middle of game is might be like confusing them a lot. So I need to create a new group in the futures just to like let people experience like this game like maybe on the first and second episode, and then it's like a D&D sessions. So asking people come in, have some fun, and then like you know, just afterward and then go off do some other things. Maximum just like maybe 2 episode, like because like I sure like this one thing, a lot of people who play D&D, they might know this. Scheduling for collaborations and a consistent one is very hard. So even like this one that I currently have, like the main group with the Ace Attorney stuff, it used to be weekly thing, but we changed it to like we only do it once every 2 week because it is in prime like collabing time. So it become like they can't do their own things if they commit to this thing. So I have to space out 1 more week just to like everyone can do their own things, and then like get up in 1 week, and then after another week then they do their own things, stuff like that. I am trying to like change up my streaming a little bit in the futures. I want to become like somewhat of like a collabing host. It's basically I'm just like either doing some games together or like create like some game show, this and that, yeah, that stuff. Much more focusing on like the collabing, like having fun together aspect. Because I do know one thing is like sometimes lots of streamer, especially for VTuber actually, they do content for content's sake. So it can be very tiring. I do like want to intend one days I want to create my entire channel. It's like streamer vacation days, like retreat, them just being themselves, you know, and have a rule that they don't look at the chat while they're doing it, or this and that, yeah, that stuff, you know, just trying to relax and be themselves. Of course, like a lot of streamer does that too, but I want to make this like a holiday for them, you know? They have to worry too much things. Yeah, but that thing requires lots of effort and money. So far, I'm just like a one-man army. I'm creating everything. Just like looking at this. If every single time I invite a guest to play around with the voiceover, I have to draw them a reactive, I may not have too much time to finish every like artwork. I have to like imagine like I invite like 2 more guesses. I have to finish drawing like 4 image, like this one and then a second. It might look a little bit different when it comes to like how hand gestures. Yes, this one might be simple, but the one before is actually quite difficult. See, it's a very big image. Depends how big the movement is, but so yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult to do those kind of things. A little bit much more difficult to pull off. I'm actually cheating right now. The best way to like do the drawing right now for me is try to lessen my drawing time. Yeah, like it's sad that I actually like my body is degrading because of my medical issues. Even my eyes right now, my right eyes, the purple one, canonically, my real life eye, my right eye is like half blind right now. So I'm still not really used to being half blind. So drawing might be a little bit much more, like the speed of my drawing is going to like drop a lot. just because of that. So I'm not doing like any like um public like art commissions anymore. Now I'm just doing like art stream only, and I only drawing for myself instead for other people. But good thing is I am trying to become a voice actor while like I caught into some weird situations. Thankfully around that time I was already trying to become a voice actor. Oh yeah, my voice recovered quite a lot. Because like I feel like today's I might caught a cold. I almost on the borderline almost caught a cold. Now I got a little bit much more and like got a little bit extra energy right now. Sorry, drinking some tea. It's a weird taste because I decided to turn my green tea into a milk tea. Note to self, green tea is not a very good milk tea candidate. Okay, I got some ideas. I want to do like the Phoenix right pointing finger thingy, but it might eat up a little bit too much space. But I'll try. Because here you can see like if I draw the hand like this, it feels weird. It's like I'm doing like the yeah. Let's try to do a little bit sketching first. I need to know like the basic physical shape. I do want to do like the pointing finger thingy, like this one. Maybe. Or I can do some other things like this one too. But I already looking at this direction, so I need to be a little bit much more different. I don't want to be just like a carbon copy, so I have to be a little bit much more different than what I can approach. Let's go a little bit mechanical pencil 0. Yeah, I'm drawing out emotions to see. Because sometimes a lot of people can draw very good still pose, but it looks weird because like they didn't imagine like how the still pose managed to get to that point in the first place. So they might draw some pose that the body twisted a little bit too much, like the movement just not natural in the same time. Maybe I can do like a tie adjustment pose when I do talking. And then I have to erase the mouth first, just to, you know, able to see, like, imagine like I'm talking. This pose is really hard to draw mouth, to be honest. I wonder how to do it. Hmm. Doing the arm folding pose is kind of feel natural to look like this kind of pose. Like this pose is already like have like somewhat of an empowering pose. So if I do this, it does further enhance it. I might actually do like the hand folding pose. But how to do this properly? I need to look at the mirror. So this is how my hand fold. It's a little bit hard to look at it when I'm not. So if this is the pose, means this hand from the inside. Something like this. This hand is the right hand, right side. We go in and have the hand over here. And then there's one hand is overlapping it, and then it's tucked in. Alright, good. Kind of figure it out. Managed to figure it out. Good. For some reason, I just realized that, yeah, not just realized, like, I just realized recently, from what I heard from, like, some of the people I interacted with, they say I'm actually quite popular with the kids for some reason. I was like, wait, what? How? It's like, a curse. Not like a curse, it's like, I don't know why, I always, like, able to handle kids very well, I guess. Or like kids just glue onto me most of the time. I used to be a kindergarten assistant too. Like around that time, like kids also love to glue onto me. When I say glue onto me, more like treating me like a freaking monkey bar. I have those kind of like very friendly dad side, I guess. So, folding it is. Who say I need to pointing fingers? Just being passive aggressive is enough as a lawyer. I think lawyer is a very good person who being like with passive aggressive style of like argument. It's going to be a headache to fight them. Anyone have that like very passive aggressive friends? Like, it's not like being sass at all. They're just brutal with a word. For me, I'm the kind of friend who is, if you really decided want to ask me stuff, you know my word is going to be very honest. I don't hold back when I'm what if you want me to comment on something, I won't hold back just for the sake of like ego or like faces. I'm those kind of persons. So the moment like a person want like an honest opinion, they will always ask me for some reasons. I don't know why. It's not like I'm going to give you like a very accurate take. It's like I'm going to give you a very honest answer from me. Doesn't mean I'm like a very smart person to give you like a very like valid criticisms, you know. Being honest and being smart both are a very different thing. And quite a lot of my friends treat me like some very smart individual among the group. It's like they know they are street smart, but if they want to compare like intelligence, that they would always think like I'm the more intelligent one. And then for me, like, no, I still think street smart is still like kind of like some things that, yeah, it tops out like a lot more than just being smart, you know. Like people with street smart, they are quite socially aware. Like they can literally, they are not like really like studious at all, and then they can say like the most understanding, down to earth reality stuff if they really want to be brutal with you. I do wonder like how does every other people like social does. Yeah, that fact might surprise the heck out of him. There's a guy that want to conversation with me, like they want to know like how you become a VTuber in the first place. So I think he's like fishing out informations of did you actually make everything yourself? And I'll be like, yeah, I made everything myself. Like everything? Yes, everything down to my jingle. Yeah, it's actually that scary when it comes to everything. How a person managed to be like me. Like I can tell you one thing, do not take me as like a role model of VTuber. I did make everything myself, but if I have the money, I would not. I do have to let them know, but does anyone actually does everything for like everything in the stream? Like the alerts and everything, this and that, yeah, that stuff, they made it all themselves. I used to have my own alert, but now I just use like the pre-made alert. It would be funny that I always like talk shit about like being Malaysians, but I do know one thing: we are a very greedy bunch. Yeah, Malaysian inherently they are just greedy. We are a very greedy people. And when I say we are greedy people, it doesn't mean like in the bad way kind of greedy. We're those kind of people who will like, if there's opportunity, we will take it. Never. Malaysians will always like never say never, and then if we don't know how to do it, we just learn it. So a lot of Malaysians you kind of like ever met, they will most likely be multi-talented. They will know a lot of things while they have like primary job. you will know they have lots of secondary knowledge about something else. Because we're always stuck in the situations that we do not want to pay too much for like everything that we really want to do. Because again, we are greedy people. We want to do everything, but we might not have the luxuries or like the financial capability to do everything. So we would go ahead and learn about everything that we want to do and do it ourselves. It's always up to that point. Unless you're personally like really rich, you come from like a like wealthy family, this and that, yeah, this stuff. Yeah, maybe you have a much more westernized like mindset that you can just like hire people to do it. You don't have to like, you know, do everything yourself, this and that. Yeah, if we actually have the financial capability to do that, we would definitely like pay for everything. But if we can't pay for everything and we still want to be like a very legitimized like streamer, we would do everything ourselves. That is like Malaysian 101. If you have like a Malaysian friend, you do have to ask him like, maybe they're around like the late 20 era. It's like 25, between 25 to 30. They usually are very knowledgeable, usually, unless you met like the wrong Malaysians. Because they are quite a lot, depends on the crowd you hang out with, like, but most of the Malaysians is like battle hardened Malaysians. We live the tough life, especially the city boy. City boy and city girls is like those kind of, if they manage to survive that long without any issues, being like very successful, they usually know lots of things, like side hustle. Maybe some like know how to do drawing while they're being an engineer. Maybe some are very like well versed in the mechanic stuff, but they are actually accountant. Or some are just like weirdly know how to make like woodcraft stuff, even making bow, like specially made bow, like those kind of stuff. Malaysian is always multi-talented. You're going to say like we keep a lot of things as our side hobby. We do a lot of things as our side hobby, but nowadays I feel sad for like quite a lot of people like around my era, because they all just work so much. When they actually take a break, they don't know how to have a hobby. That's sad. That actually is really sad, because kind of think of it like, when you work so much to a point that when you can take a break, you don't know how to take a break. All you know is maybe just go for social drinking, or maybe go to like a arcade game, or basically just do something and sit there, watch Netflix. Those are the only fun you can have. Like digital kind of fun. They don't know how to have like physical fun, or like some things that you have to do. It takes quite a long time, and then you have to sit there, be patient, focus on that craft to make it happen. Like not now, those kind of things are happening less and lesser. Almost to a point, I feel sad every single time I heard like some of my friends like finally, like I got like some like holiday or something, and then the next thing I know, they're just playing games. It's not like it's wrong. It's just that when I ask them, do you guys have any other hobby aside from playing games, they can't figure out a single thing. Hold on a little bit. Might have to send my phone come to this pod. Whew, this is going to be a little bit much more difficult because, as you can see, this thing have a curved. Yeah, you can see like this is not working out for this teeth. I might have to use like the darken to cheat out some of the line. So now I can remove most of the things. Aha! A folded arm art is finished. It's not the best one, to be honest, but it's doable. There's quite lots of things that I've been making so far. Oh yeah, talking about like I need to do like some collab content stuff. I am making like a D&D sessions things. Like not actually D&D, like I'm literally making my own game out. It's basically it's like a pen and paper D&D like game, just to create like a collab sessions that invite people like play together. It's not like a fully complete yet. I only got like the mechanic and everything done. The only thing that is haven't done is my like the ideas and everything's done. The mechanic and how I'm going to run the stream is already done. It's just all this like I still have to create like 100 item for it. I already got a skill, like how things works established, and all the things left now is to create a proper overlay. The problem is your boy here still not really good at making overlay at the moment. I do manage to make one, quite a nice one. Hold on a little bit. Yeah, this one I made is like pretty fine. I loved it. It's just my title is I think my title need to update a little bit. I'm not really a graphic designer. I'm more like an animator. So like my environment drawing skill and my graphic design skill is like really lacking. Color wise, I think it's cool, but it's just like not really match up. Yeah, you can, as you already can see, it's not really match up to the background. So I might have to go full purple for my name title. I have to remove like the top green part. Aside from that, the rest of stuff is actually working pretty well. Like even anyone who joined into my Patreon, they get like a like a chibi mark in my Hall of Chibi in the background. You guys can sometimes see, sometimes you cannot see it, but you will eventually see it. It's like because I made them sort of like slowly gliding to the up and then slowly gliding to the left, so eventually you will see every image right on top of my head. Or when I try to do stuff like being very scuffed, like nowadays I'm actually being scuffed on purpose when I try to open stuff up. So people would have time to like stare at this empty screen, and then they can see like all this thing that I draw. Yeah, and most of the things I already fill up quite a lot of like chibi drawing that I want to draw. Maybe in the futures, people who want to like have like a colored version of it, they have to go to the Patreon and then register for a Patreon to get it. So it's like a Patreon privilege that you get the colored versions. It's like Mice is the only one that gets stamped in there so far. Yeah, almost everything I do, like I really like to do like special stuff, but when it comes to all this thing, it's always like very I think I overwork myself a lot, but still I do love the process of making it. Like this one, hands-free, projector retract. I know it's a little bit loud. I'm trying to like reduce the sound, but it always like really freaking loud. I don't know how to like adjust it properly. But yeah, it's like I creating like this projector can sort of like turning on and off. Like back then the intended idea is because I used to like always want this thing to off, and then like halfway chatting, you know what, let's start like doing drawing stuff, and then like projector on. So I was intending to do something like this, and then like have like a very beautiful background like behind it. But again, like I'm not really well versed in like drawing too many things, because I do need to do art commissions to earn money back in the days. So I abandoned like most of my overlay that I just make it like half done, and then just release them early, and then forward my like art commissions journey. But sadly now one of my eyes is kind of like blinded, so I have to keep just do my own things. I can't do art commission for anyone anymore. That's a little bit sad about that, to be honest. But yeah, I might reopen my art commission stuff in the futures. It's just that might not be as great as I used to be, and I might bring out like my older sketchy art stuff. Like I do love to draw, so I will still open up maybe like in the futures like very like sketchy like art, sometimes something like this, just like a very fast like drawing. Of course those are not like the best one. It's like this one. It's basically everything I drew is like super fast. I didn't really like try to be meticulous with my art and stuff. Where's my other like fast art? I technically this one is too, but yeah, even this one is actually very fast and loose art. I just do it as quick as possible within like 30 minutes or 1 hour, and just finish drawing and then done. Yeah, this one too. This one is the first one I started, to be honest. The first one I started, and then there is this, and this one. You can see like it's a very loose sketch. I just color them for fun, but end up like most of the things is just looks actually quite finished for some reasons. Like my sketch looked like a finished art. Most of my friends told me that. They all have like art background. They just like told me my sketch weirdly looks weirdly complete. It's like intended to be a sketch in the first place. Especially like when they look at this one, it's like, yeah, it looks like those kind of like ink drawing. And I was like, wait, it is? I just randomly draw them as, you know, like random scribble. Even the color is like random scribble. I'm just using the same ass brush for everything. And then they'll be like, yeah, it actually looks really nice. And then I'll be like, oh, thank you. So I might actually continue like do this kind of like very like sketchy like art drawing. I still have a lot more. Where is it? Oh, yes, this one. So yeah, this one I really like to. And sometimes I do draw like a chibi for fun, like this one. Yeah, it's worthy of being an emote. And what's more of it? Yeah, this one. My friends really like this one. I drew of friends like playing Valorant. And a lot more stuff I drew. I drew a lot of things. In high speed. Can definitely say like half finished doodle. Yeah, I just have too much thing to show. This one. I really like the composition I just randomly draw on this one. Like if you go to my like YouTube short page, you can actually see like almost all this like quick draw that I do. I posted all my all in my YouTube short. So if you guys want to take a look at it, how do I finish a drawing or coloring them in the first place, you guys can take a look at it, how I managed to do it. It's actually pretty fun when I'm like creating all these things. There's still so many like quick sketch art I created. Like this is one of them. How I got like a hole in my chest. Oh, this is like the NYVT photo I made for myself back then. Yeah, I'm quite proud of it, but this is like the last NYVT interactions I have like in the big group, I guess. It's like this is the image after I did it, like the NYVT like channel imploded themselves. Ah. My back is a little bit tired. Alright, let's look less on this, more focus on this one. If I sound like I have breathing difficulty, note to self, I am. It's sad to say, but I do have like a lot of like medical issues when it comes to my life. I'm a walking medical collector, a medical like minor medical issues collector. Like most of the thing won't kill me. It's just the problem is like, what do you guys call it? Minor inconvenience. The main problem is like when you have all the minor inconvenience sort of like stack up together, turning into one thing. Yeah, that is what you're looking at right now. And those are my life. Whew. Sorry, my nose is like very clogged right now. I think I have to use my emergency spray. I'm using like this one, like Elonite nasal spray is not really effective right now. I think my nose is starting to like have build up a resistance to this like medications. But if I use like oxynasal a little bit too much, it would like backfire and make my nose even worse. Let me get a sip of my like milk tea. I'll off to the toilet for a little bit. I'll be back soon. Now, here's a 101 101 stuff for you guys to learn. Never try to use full white when you do teeth. Have a slight yellow tint into it, but just a slight. You don't have to go full white. The reason for it is because like our teeth is actually, our bone is not actually full pure white colors. In fact, it is like much more flesh color than you think. They only get like a little bit grayish color until they kind of like dried up. Great, like sometimes even they get even more yellow. So when you do teeth, you always need to try to add a little bit of some flesh color into it. It's similar with how the eye is. I've never really let my eyes like go full white. It's like it's still like red spectrum, like white spectrum, but it push a little bit to a red one. Also, hi there, Red. Nah, not my art is improving. My art is always, in some sense, good. It's just when I draw in my style, it's not really that good because I'm still developing like my own art style. Like going through that journey is actually much more harder than just carbon copy another person's style or just creating like you know, how other people are supposed to draw. When you try to do something that is not how people are supposed to do it, it will either A, look ugly, or B, looks very uncanny different. You know, those kind of things. I do think I need to start like recalibrating my stuff. So, because I feel like something is wrong here. Yeah, my cursor is already have a little bit of like oft. There's quite a lot of times I just forgot the fact that I can draw. Because I've been trying to develop my art style for so long, I kind of forgot like, oh, I actually can draw, I just didn't draw it. Best example of what you just said. Boom! Yeah, I used to be very good at drawing robot. Even in my 3D like animation days, I model robot a lot. Even this one. Do I really have that here? I have to go and check it first. Art drive? Is it here? Nope. Artwork? OBS asset? Yeah, I don't find it. Is it here? Yeah, hold on a little bit. I'm trying to find the old 3D video that I made. Well, technically my name is there, so I am doxing myself, so I still kind of fine with it because there's so many people with the same exact name I have. And I'm not kidding about it. In a sense, my name itself is protected. Try to find it. Hold on a little bit. Unless I delete it. Oh, I think I deleted it. Because I do have to save some space. Those kind of things does eat up quite a lot of like computer space when I do it. Let's see, is it in the converted file? No, it's not in the converted file. Is it in the meme file? No, it's not in the meme file. Definitely not in song file. How about in final? Yeah, it's in final. Oh, I even add some music into it. Let you watch this. It's a little bit old, so hold on a little bit. Let me mute the music. Yeah, I actually built the only thing I pay attention to around that time, because I only got like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Yes, I only got 3 weeks to model everything, and then like storyboard everything and animate everything. Rigging the thing is not easy. So the only thing I pay attention to a lot is actually how the eyes like blink like a shutters. I study how like a camera shutters, how they actually did it, this and that, yeah, that stuff. So you can see like how the eye open. And then I made their lips somewhat talking in a AEIOU form. But again, I only render this thing as fast as possible, because I only got like 2 hours left to hand in the work. So I only render it in like much more blurrier, like a lot of this like noise static is here. I really want to remove it, but now the file is not there anymore, so like yeah, it's fine.
May I help you?
We'll be asking the questions, old man. Who are you?
You.
No, not me, you.
Yes, I'm you.
Just answer the damn questions. Who are you?
I have told you.
Are you deaf?
No, you is blind.
I'm not blind, you blind.
That is what I just said.
You just said what?
I did not say what. I said you.
That's what I'm asking you.
And you is answering.
Shut up. You.
Yes?
Not you, him. What's your name?
Me.
Yes, you.
I am me. He's me. And I'm you.
And I'm about to whoop your old ass, man, 'cause I'm sick of playing games. You, me, everybody's ass around here. Him. I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm sick of that.
Yeah, like making animation is a little bit difficult around my time, but I let you know I am the top of my class around the time. Okay, it's not like this is like a very bad animation. It's just like I don't really have time to add on too much stuff, because I only got like 3 weeks time to like build the robot and then rig them. If I design them a little bit too complex, that would be a little bit too much. I make them like the old, like those kind of like old timey kind of like robot design, like so they kind of like have a roller skate for legs, so they can run it that way. And as for the robot, you can see like beside them have like a human rig, kind of have a human rig. I can't actually like fully like rig the fingers, sadly, so you can see like the finger doesn't really move that much. And I still got like this particular one. Hold on a bit. This is like around the time I do like the hand-drawn animations. So it's going to be a little bit blurred because the original file already like, I think I accidentally deleted the original file. Gosh dang it. I only managed to download this from like the Facebook post I have back in the days. At first I want to do the animatic like in full on like colored animations, but sadly I don't have the time for it, so I only got like this one instant of background.
You say, baby, I'm hurting. You say I'm your weakness, but you is just greedy. You won't.
Yeah, try to think of this. You have to draw all this, and it's only animatic. You only got like a week of time, like, or like technically I only got like 2 weeks around this time. So I have to draw all this like frame by frame, this and that, yeah, that stuff. I have to move stuff, this and that. A lots of things have to be done, even in animatic. So imagine that you used to be a person who are very good at drawing detail. Once you learn how to become an animator, you start learning to appreciate a simple, more simple art style.
Be free, but you wanna complete me. I should've listened to my intuition. Right from the start, it seemed like you were tripping. Your eyes are empty, like you found my heart. Now we are here again, back again at the start. I will not apologize, I will not walk away. I not compromise. You'll find I'm here to stay.
Yeah, this is basically I just ran out of time. I ran out of budget. So I just like full on just no face, no hair, no nothing. There's no more hair physics. Yeah. I'm going to get like this, since it's a song, so there's a song there, so I'm going to get like copyright claim. I don't mind. It's a very good song. They can get all the money they want from me. It's not like my stream is earning any money in the first place. It's just too bad, like, you know, if you see like any people who are not affiliated yet with like YouTube, you watch them, you never get any ads. But the moment you're starting to see like a non-affiliated YouTuber starting to have ads, usually is they like got caught in like some copyright claim of some music. Not claim, it's more like yes, copyright claim of some music. So because that music is like eligible for the person who copyrighted, they are eligible for like getting money. So you will start seeing ads like in those people like video. It's also because of that. I do hate those kind of things happens. But yeah, it's inevitable. Oh, there's this one thing. This is like one of the artwork I spent quite a long time to make. It's basically I have to draw so many things, like you can see it in here. I have to draw so many things individually. Usually you would just open like a big ass canvas and then just draw everything in one page. So you just paste it here, paste it here, paste it here, paste it here. But yeah, it's a friend that requests this thing, and she don't have too much budget to pay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 art. So I just like, you know what? I just going to draw everything here, so it won't be like as high quality as the thing. It's just like I minimize like the things is because they're small, so the quality is always like limited with this way. But I did try my best to make it as nice looking as possible.
Going wild in the chaos, playing games together, the bonds we forged together. We fall in battle.
Yeah, making this is hardest. It's not about all the drawing, it's this particular thing, this gosh dang script.
Up to next, everyone. Minecraft ventures together. Reading all the castles in the night. Not mention big rocks in the crashes. The great Kiray migration. The tofu great space misadventure. When we found Kiray mud house. We have many fun memories.
Yeah, imagine you have to draw like a very detailed like sketch and then just like draw another very detailed line art. Not actually a very detailed line art, but still like you know like what I'm doing.
Where to next? The haunted houses. Let the daring go squad. Begin the haunted. Let's scream with all our might. Run for the door. Someone went ahead and closed it.
Yeah, this one took a little bit of time for me to actually like finish all the drawing, so I kind of made like the thing a little bit longer.
Joy memories we hold so tight. In this pixelated world where imagination took flight, chasing ghosts and ghouls side by side.
You can see almost every single art I actually have like slightly different art style when it comes to it,
We could conquer any
because like I was intended to make like every single art is like in different environment situations, so the art style is a little bit different.
sing again and again. Forever grateful for the joy you bring. Golden days with stays forever. Moments sweet and unforgettable. Dancing light across our eyes. Every heartbeat so unmeasurable. Underneath those endless skies. Good memories we had. They'll never fade away. Endless fun like a sunny day. With a heartbeat too, we'll soon sing again and again. Forever grateful for the joy you bring. For the joy we had.
I'm technically using AI to sing the songs, but I write all the lyrics myself. It's just that I'm not a very good singer, so I just end up then do the singing part. Yeah, coloring this thing is my nightmare. As you already can see, like all this thing like does happen in here.
Time may pass, but hearts remember every laugh and tear we shared. In the warmth of each December, we'll find comfort in how we care. Good memories we had, they'll never fade away. Endless fun like a sunny day. With a heartbeat too, we'll soon sing again and again. Forever grateful for the joy you bring. For the joy you bring. In the heaven of December, we find comfort in how we care.
Yeah, I'm trying to create like those like very like glossy like photo like highlight, but I'm not sure to go like full on it or commit to it, or just make them like slightly brighter in some sense, in some place only. Because I spend so much time drawing, I don't want to cover it up by like all those highlights. Let me drink some water. I am actually taking a break. I try my best to like not focusing my eyes for a little bit too long. This one is a very good break, to be honest.
Going wild in the chaos, playing games together.
I like to do a lot of edit and stuff, but I'm not like a very good video editor. Like this is like the most oldest one I have, I can say.
I define logic. See? There's something here.
Yeah, this is the back in the days I was like manually. I literally just manually
It was
like
at this moment that he knew.
doing
fucked
a
up.
lot of like this is like I do like manual ways of like creating all the subtitle. It's like very headache for me.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Always jump on opposite.
I still have this like one clip I haven't like really finished one yet. I really need to finish that one up too after I finish this drawing. I might try to like finish it up like before like after the stream, because like video editing and VTube Studio do not match up very well when I'm doing video editing. Either my VTube Vtuber going to be very lag, or my video editing part going to be very lag. Sadly, that's the situation I'm stuck at. I can use my streaming rig to stream, and then I'll do the video editing, but why bother? Why bother? I have to turn on the computers again. But seriously, I can't really breathe that well. Let's eat some vitamin, and then later on, at the later night time, I'll try to use the oxynasal spray. Because I already used the Illuminate night spray, I don't want to mix up my spray, like, effect a little bit too much, even though it barely did anything at all. Oh, I almost pour water into my vitamin bottle. Oh gosh, dang it, why? Either way, yeah, like, one part of me is like, currently I am actually quite, I feel like I'm on the verge of become sick. You guys kind of like can feel that, I guess. It's weird kind of sensations. You feel like your body's actually like really sluggish. Your eyes are blurry, those kind of things. I already have like difficulty breathing right now, so it's making it even worse. So taking some vitamin does help a lot. And I might take in like one beta cert because I've been feeling a lot more dizzy lately, so I have to at least take a look at my conditions and stuff. And yes, I feel like I'm going to get really sick, so I'm just going to take up almost every medications that I have. Hold on a little bit. Okay, some Panadol, so tonight I can get a good night's sleep instead of just like 4 hours sleep and then wake up and then try my hardest to sleep and then wake up worst. Yeah, don't try to force yourself to sleep, to be honest. Just sleep when you want to sleep. Wake up when you want to wake up. But sometimes like you do have to get like that 8 hours of sleep, you know? If you really can't get it, try your best to get it. Even though it kind of like hurts to sleep. I'm not kidding. Sometimes ironically it's like you want to sleep, you should sleep, but when you force yourself to sleep, when you wake up, like your entire body feels weird and almost like as if you just woke up for like the entire day and make your sleep like much more unbearable. I don't know why. Now my tummy have way too much medications. Haha. Oh man, I can't breathe. I should turn off my air conditioner, I guess. It's not even on air conditioner mode. But yeah, I'll try. Code to blah blah blah. Right, alright. Let me wear my glove. My eyes aren't opening that well, so might be a little bit much more having a little bit much more difficult. Need to complete all the things I really wanted to do, so I'll try my best. I'll try my best. And this thing need to have a full shading right here, a full shading right here. It's getting there. This is what you call being lazy. What is the music? Let's take a look. Oh, it's not like there's no music, it's just that it's very silent. Oh, my sight is very blurry. Like I just woke up kind of blurry. Again, my eyes is old in some sense. Very old. You know what? I'm going to do this. Oh my gosh, my eyes. I need some time to break my eyes. Everything seems like very blurry right now. It's like my glass is not blurry. It's my eyes is the one that actually blurry. Like the doctor did say it, like my eye looks like a 80 years old eye. So I guess it's just natural to like vision is just blurry out of nowhere. It's been like this for quite a while. So I've been drawing with a blurry eye at the moment. So I do want to export this thing out, so there's a reason why I do this. First thing first, I'm going to merge your selected layers, merge your selected layers, and turn new convert into not aligned, and then convert into a image. And then this two, convert you into image. There's a reason for you to do that if you really want to do some photo manipulations. It's best to, if you want to do something like enlarging it like this, you have to like convert them, best to like convert them into like different different image first. So I'm going to do, okay, save the file fan art. I'm drawing a fan art of myself. Oh no, the audacity. Then I need to recopy this thing, paste it back in here because I need to do some adjustment. Did I spell the executioner right? I think I spelled executioner wrong. Guys, help me. Spell it for me. Okay, never mind. Found it. Whew! Finally finished this drawing. Does my screen have inspect dust or... Oh, yes, just my screen. It's kind of crap out of me. I still have quite lots of artwork I have to do. Ah! Oh yeah, like my... Oh, finally I can make like a new thumbnail for this. Hold on a little bit, I'm trying to find a thumbnail file for doing the... Yes, this one. Okay, which version of me should be on the page? Yeah, I guess this one should be. Okay. It's a little bit left heavy, so I might have to shift a little bit of everyone. Cut down a bit. You know what? Hey, wait a minute, where's Take? I just realized, oh, Take is gone in here. Let me try to like put Take back in. Who say making a thumbnail is an easy job? Alrighty then. I guess I just like going to take a break. My eyes can't really see properly at the moment. Like everything is blurred. It's quite difficult for me to do my stuff. Either way, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, everyone stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned on the next stream. Bye bye.